Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Mary.
I'm Linda. Welcome.
We're Pinky Mouse Sisters in the kitchen, and Linda's got a really fun thing for us to do today, being at honoring going back to school
With little kiddos.
And
we forgot to get the apron in here, and we forgot to tell.
Yeah,
Carla.
We forgot to draw the name too for the
Can you
apron
text it?
giveaway.
Okay.
Anyway, Linda, as y'all all know, had her other little surgery yesterday, and truthfully, she shouldn't be doing what she's doing, but you can't hardly stop her. So
I'm hard-headed,
but she's not feeling that good today. So just bear with us. We're gonna do the best we can to get this done.
So, what we want y'all to do I know several people are going to have their little kids watching us today, and if they're there with you watching us, we want you to say their names, not their last names, just say their name or whatever you call them. If they have a nickname or something.
Right.
And we're going to give away a little kid's apron.
Yeah, we're going to give away a little red kid's apron this morning to one of the children that is watching us. We don't want you to turn in your grandson or granddaughter's name if they're not watching us. We want somebody that is actually watching us.
So if they live next door to you or you're babysitting them today, we'll gather them around this screen and let them watch it. And
give them a call.
I'm going to grab one of the aprons. I think I can grab one real quick without too much trouble.
Okay. She's already got a cookie in the oven, baking, and then I'm going to roll out one. We're going to, it's a really cute little cookie for a back to school celebration or whatever. And I'll be rolling out one. She's already mixed up the dough, and she's going to have to tell you. I'm not sure if it's a cookie dough that she has already given y'all before. I'm not sure, but when she gets back in here, we'll find out. So you can know how to make the cookie itself. She's got the other one in the refrigerator, and I'll get up in a few minutes and get it, and we're just going to roll it out into a circle and bake it, and then we're going to shape it into an apple. And then she's got a little fun thing to do with the vanilla wafers. Isn't that cute?
Nothing's easy when you have to look for something, but at least I didn't have to look too long.
Yeah. I carried little Aaron, one of my great grandsons, an apron, and he was tickled to death for it because he loves to cook. He's a little special boy. He's a little special child, and he loves to cook, and that's what he wanted to do on video, like Mema's done. And he got a phone, and him and his brother Ethan yesterday got their own cell phones, and both of them called me so I could have their telephone. So I'd have their telephone number. And they said, now you can call me anytime, Mima. And I said, are you going to be able to watch us on Pinky Mouse? And he said, no, Mama says we're not allowed any social media. We only can make phone calls. So, because they're still young. They're young kids. But that's kind of for her to help her too, and her working, letting the kids be able to make a phone call if they need to. But they're not allowed to get on Facebook or any social media.
So I know they feel big, don't they?
They both just felt ecstatic because they got a telephone now.
And I think is Bradley watching us today?
I'm not sure if Bradley's watching us today because I'm not sure. I don't know if Carl told him. Carla's a little bit under the weather this morning, and she doesn't go around the children whenever she's not feeling that good because she doesn't want to, for them to catch it. I don't know what it is. It might not even be catching, but she just stays away from the little kids when she's sick.
Okay, so
now, you want me to get the
that
dough?
Cookie dough is in the other refrigerator in there, Mary. I'm sorry I didn't get it when I come up. When I got up. So Mary is going to we've got one cookie in the oven, and Mary's going to be pressing out another cookie, and she'll tell you how we're doing this. So instead of rolling it on a pastry mat, you're actually going to flatten it out and roll it. You want me to get that off?
I get it.
And we're going to press it down on the parchment so we don't have to lift it up and break it.
Okay.
And while
Now-
she's doing that, I'm going to be putting some icing together.
Now, Linda, do you have is this a cookie recipe?
Yes, that is.
Is that something you've already given them? The
It's
cookie recipe?
on our member page. Yes.
Okay.
I didn't give them the recipe. I didn't say it. It's a little different cookie recipe. It's a stick of salted butter softened, a third a cup of firmly packed brown sugar, a fourth a cup of Imperial. We use Imperial because that's, we're sponsored by them. Imperial brown sugar, a fourth a cup of Imperial granulated sugar, a couple of cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of honey, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a teaspoon of salt. Now, if y'all didn't get all of that, you'll have to go back and watch the replay because we don't list the ingredients, but we are telling y'all the ingredients. So, and I didn't get the baker's roller out. I know you prefer
okay.
that.
That's
but I've
okay.
got a
I'll
small
get this.
roller and this one. And for this frosting, and we're baking the cookie at 350 for, I set the timer on 12 minutes. It may not be done, so I will see if it's done. If it's not, I'll cook it about 3 more minutes.
Now, this pan, we grease the cookie sheet, and then we grease the parchment paper that I'm rolling this on so it won't stick.
And if y'all have ever seen this in Walmart carries it, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, it's meringue powder. So this frosting is 4 cups of Imperial powdered sugar. And then I'm going to use six tablespoons of meringue powder.
This dough is very cold and hard.
Yes, we need to chill it.
That's the reason that I'm using my hand to mash it out first. And once I do this a little bit, the dough will soften up, and then I can use that roller. I had a nice trip, see my kids and the adoption. I believe that's the cookie. Let me get it.
It's probably not done. It's supposed to cook 15 minutes, and I want to set it on 12.
Okay, you want me to cook it another couple of minutes?
Yeah, 3 minutes.
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a good thing to have in your pantry if you do icings and different things to decorate cookies. Meringue powder is amazing. And this is just a small container. You can get it in much bigger containers than this. And it keeps for a while. So kiddos, y'all hang in there with us. We're going to get to the fun stuff in just a few minutes. We just have to, get the first steps done first. Yeah. Okay, so I got my powdered sugar, I got my meringue powder. I'm going to use a teaspoon and a half of vanilla extract. And I could have used clear, but I'm not because I'm coloring this anyway. So I'm not going
to. This is sticking to the roller.
There's a little bit of flour there if you need it, Mary. That dough hadn't chilled quite as much as that first batch I had. We're also using almond extract. If you have kiddos that are allergic to almond, and we do in our family, little Erin has a lot of food allergies, and they're not just they're severe food allergies. So if you don't want to use almond, just use 2.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. But I'm using a teaspoon of almond to go with this. I love almond in icing for cookies.
You make the best frosting anybody I know of.
Oh, thank you. Make sure that it's extract and it's not imitation, so it doesn't have that yucky taste to it. And then I'm going to use 1/4 a cup of water, and it didn't say hot water, but I'm going to use warm or hot water because you usually do that when you're using meringue powder.
Yeah.
You usually. So I'm going to pour not quite all of it in there at once, and I'm going to have my mixer on for a minute, y'all. So bear with me. good, don't it?
Yeah, it does. I may be, you tell me if I'm doing this
That looks good.
round enough, or this side is thicker than that side. And I know I got to get it.
Someone just commented something I think is cool. They
What?
said put a wet rag under your cookie sheet and it won't move.
Hey, that's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Thank you for letting us know that.
Now this is kind of on the line of royal icing, except it's not royal icing. I know a lot of y'all, every time we use these, y'all ask about these. And this is a part of a set, it's Pampered Chef. And I used my cordless mixer all the time, and they're $100 off this month.
Yeah, they are.
So,
Now, did I roll that too thin, Linda?
no, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, that's
So-
about as.
Someone asked what marine powder does.
It's kind of like
It's
cornstarch.
a
in it,
stabilizer.
kind of like stabilizer,
Yeah, it's a stabilizer. But if you're making royal icing or frosting, it helps it to set. And you can see that this is pretty thick. I'm going to grab just a little bit more warm water, but don't put extra water in it. It should be pourable. Don't put a pourable consistency. Don't put any extra water in it, because we're going to put some gel coloring in it, and that's going to thin it down
Yeah.
some too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sit these down here.
Okay, Linda, I hope I didn't get it too thin,
Now that looks good.
but I knew you didn't want it thick,
That looks good.
so it's not too thin.
No. Now we've got some templates here, so if y'all wondering what
Timer was it?
Did it go off?
are the edges brown?
A little, just a tad. I think that's about right. What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's good.
All right, so
So we're going to let that set.
go ahead and put this one in there.
And I want just a little bit of green,
Oh,
and
sorry.
I don't want much. I just want enough
Touch my
to.
gloves there. Okay. So do you want me to get this off the stove so it'll be cool?
Yeah,
cool
I
faster?
do. Yeah, that'll help. That'll help a lot.
Okay.
You want to set the timer?
Yeah. How long does that need to cool?
Set
Linda?
it for 12 minutes, and
Okay.
for
It
for your
cancel.
cook.
12 minutes.
For the cookie to cook. You
Oh.
just put one in the oven, right?
I did.
Okay. Okay, I'm just going to do 1 drop of paste of green, and then I'm going to do. I'm getting about. I only need. You know what I thought about? I just
What?
realized we're doing 2 cookies, and I only made 1 batch of this icing, but we
Oh.
can mix up some more.
It's all right.
You can mix
what
that
you do-
up.
Okay.
And then the rest of this is going to be. Actually, I didn't get out anything but green. I didn't get the brown in here. So we're going to have to. We'll have to do something else with the brown. I just needed
You know,
some-
I know we're still having triple digits, hot weather, but I'm thinking about fall.
Oh, me too.
I'm thinking about the fall, and it'll be here. I'm telling you, the way time goes, it'll be here before you know it.
And this is red food gel. And I'm going to mix
That's what
this
you're gonna
in
do the
here.
whole
Yeah.
cookie in.
And I'm going to do 2 or 3 drops in
Is
this.
this green? Is this the green?
Yeah,
you
that
want?
green's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Want me to stir that one?
well, I forgot to bring the brown in here, Mary.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I'm going to have to, when I get a stopping place, I'm going to have to
Okay.
go in there and see if I can
Well,
find
do you
it.
want me to stir that while you go look for it, or did you?
Yeah, you can. It's probably going to need another
Well, if it
drop
needs some
or
more,
two
you
in
get
it.
in here, we'll put some more in it.
Okay. It's definitely going to need a little bit
Okay.
more red in it.
Okay.
Red and black, dark colors are hard to get the. You
The
have
right
to put
color.
a lot of food color
Yeah.
in it
Yeah.
to get it to the right consistency.
I don't know if it was, somebody was telling me they was trying to get a red, and they just kept adding red to it, and they come when it dried, it come out a brown.
Well, it does get darker, and I'll give you a little bit of a tip. When
Yeah.
you're doing something red, if you put just a little bit of black in it,
Okay.
it will help darken it. But it
Okay.
always gets darker after it's set.
Well, that's what they said, and I don't know where I've seen that at, but I seen it
This
somewhere.
out of the way. I'll go in there and see if I can find some brown real quick. Not too much.
If you
trouble.
don't need it, well, don't do it.
I want it for the stem.
Oh, okay. All right. Linda really shouldn't even be trying to work today. You know, she just had that surgery yesterday, and you know, you're just not really up to par whenever you had a day like she had yesterday. But she's okay. It's just she's just gonna have to rest, give her body time to heal completely. But anyway, I had a nice visit with my grandkids and great grandkids, and went to the adoption where Shelley adopted her little foster daughter, and I thought it was kind of funny.
Hold on, come here. I think you unplugged yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, try it.
Okay. Sorry about that. I think my camera, my mic must have went out. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. All right. I don't know if this is the consistency that she wants, but I'm just going to wait till she gets back in here and see. You know,
Yeah, it's a little bit too thick, but we'll water it down with a little bit of hot water.
yeah. Well, will the color, is it the color you want?
It's not a bright
Red, but we'll
It'll
make
do.
it work.
Okay. All right. You found your brown? Okay.
No, but I found
Okay.
something that I'm going to use,
Okay.
and we've got some brown. We got that other brown, that brown gel there that we can
Okay.
use if we have to.
Okay. Linda, she's so good at decorating and thinking of fun things to do for kids. She just
I
is
just
real
thought it
good
was
at
something that would be really,
It
really
is.
cute to do.
And
Do we know if we have any kids watching this or not?
Yes, several.
good.
Okay, I promise y'all we're coming to some good stuff. Let me get this out
All
of the
you
way.
little kids, children out there. You know what somebody told me yesterday? She said, she called and we were talking, and she said, I just want to ask you a personal question. And I said, I didn't know what she was going to say. And I said, sure, what is it? She said, do you know what a kid is? I said, yes. A kid is a baby goat. I know that. But that's just, is that a Southern thing, Linda? That you call your children kids?
Yeah, kids, kiddos.
Kids.
Yeah,
I call
not
my
out of disrespect.
yeah, no, not at all. But anyway, it was funny. I would think that everybody knew I was talking about when I say kids. I was talking about my children, not that
Yeah.
they're little goats. But
Maybe it's these southern hard-headed kids are little goats.
leave it to Linda. Well, I used to, Aunt Linda Joyce. We was around her a lot, because
Yeah.
they lived with us a while, and she called her little kids. Called her little daughter Karen. She called her little heifer, and every time she'd say that, it would just upset me. And I thought, why is she calling her a little heifer? Because because I thought a little heifer meant somebody, that was, I don't know. I just didn't think it was the right thing to say. And then she told me, when I told her, I said, why do you do that, Aunt Linda? She said, do you know what a heifer is? And I guess I didn't know. She said, it's a prize-winning calf. So she was calling little Karen her little prize-winning calf, but that's not what it sounded to me. But
Whoops, I'm messing. I'm getting messy. Would you hand me a paper towel, Linda? Please, thank you.
we don't, we use phrases that we grew up with, and
Yeah,
And
We thank you. It certainly doesn't mean that
Yeah.
we're heathens or nothing, because we're not. Okay, so I wanted this to pretty much a pourable consistency.
Okay.
So in the recipe, I would add 2 more tablespoons of water and probably about twice as much food gel.
Okay. Well, I'm sure glad to know that you meant for that to be running, because I'm sitting here talking, looking at that, and I thought, she has messed up. She has
No.
got that runny, and it's going to run off that cookie. But that's what you want it to
Yeah,
do.
that's
Okay.
what I wanted.
I sure am glad, because I know she's not feeling that well, and I'm trying to help her, but I don't know what.
This is kind of a makeshift apple template here, and it's not. I'm
just
not.
cut
I'm
that
not
out.
an artist at all. But
You cut that out of parchment
yeah,
paper,
I
right?
downloaded a little deal off of the internet and printed it, and then I just kind of made it a little bit bigger.
Can I hold something for you?
Yeah, hold
the paper.
Hold the paper for me, Mary. Thank you. Mary thinks I'm out of it.
Well, she don't feel good. She's not out.
I
of
have
it.
got a tremendous headache.
She really needs to rest today.
I did it the same time last time I had it, except this one is worse because I think it's because of my temple. I started to stick that knife up there because the band, the tightness where they got that pressure bandage
On your
is on my
forehead.
temple.
Yeah.
And if you've ever, and I hadn't because I'm not into torture, but if you've ever wrapped a belt around your head and just kept pulling it and pulling it, that's what
where your
it feels
forehead
like.
feels. I'm sure it does, Linda.
And it's not a good feeling. So this cookie is not cool.
Well, that looks like
taste
that
of
looks kind of looks like an apple. You want me to taste it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. Real good.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Okay. What?
I'm going to pull out another cookie sheet. So we got one more thing for Mike to wash.
Okay.
And
what
I'm
are you
going
gonna do?
to,
You gonna put it on it?
yeah, I'm going to lift this up. Where's my cake? My cake thing there. This is a cake lifter, y'all. If you're serious about baking, you don't have one.
You gonna leave
definitely-
it on the paper? The
Yeah, I'm
parchment paper?
trying not to break it.
Okay.
I want it off that hot pan.
Sure.
That's what I want. Because it's not going to cool as long as it's on that hot pan. Okay. So now, and the little offset spatula. Now, I don't want to use that until we have poured it.
Okay.
And again, we're pouring from the middle. And I really don't want it a thick, thick, thick layer on there, but I want it to go all over the cookie. See, because I thinned it out, it spreads better.
Yeah.
Then if we would have left it like it was, it would have
You would have had to. It'd been hard to.
it would have been like
stick.
frosting
Right.
instead of
I thought that's what you was doing, and when you put all that water in there, I said, "Oh no!" But I already knew you knew what you was doing.
well, on a normal
You want
day.
that to go over the side.
Yeah, on a normal day, yes.
Okay.
I spilt flour on my phone this morning. I think enough to make a cookie.
Well, let me tell you what Charles done. Charles told me, you know, he hadn't been able to. He mows for people in the
Yeah.
Summertime. He has a server customers, and but it's been so dry and hot, no rain, until he hasn't been able to mow anybody's grass. So one of his neighbors called. Do you want to put that in there, or are you going to use this again? I just put it right
I'm
here.
going to leave this out
Okay.
because I may use this again. Go ahead, Mary. I'm sorry.
And it's okay. And so one of his neighbors called and said she had a back lot. It was a pretty big size lot that didn't have nothing on it, and it was dead, but it was kind of tall. She wanted it mowed. So he went down there, took his riding lawnmower and went down there and was mowing it, and it come up a cloud and it rained. I mean, it come a downpour. And Charles said that it felt so good to him, he just kept mowing. He mowed until he finished it, and he got soaking wet. His hat, he was more worried about his hat, ruining his hat, than he was anything, because he had a straw hat on, and it shrunk because it got wet. He knocked on that lady's door when he got through and said, I'm finished. And she said, you didn't go home when it started raining? It rained for about 30 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
And he said, no, I wanted to finish it. It felt good he said it felt good to him. It was cool. But when he got home, started changing clothes, his wallet and his phone was soaking wet.
Oh no.
So he thought he had ruined his phone. And but Linnell took it apart, and the otter case on it was really, really wet. And so they took it off, and they took it down. She dried it, and the phone wasn't wet. The phone wasn't ruined. He just had to buy a new OtterBox. So Otter, is that what you call it, Otter?
Otter, yes.
So he went down to buy the OtterBox, and when he pulled his wallet out to pay for it, his money was soaking wet.
Did it tear up?
No.
Oh no.
But that woman said, that's wet. She said, yeah, it's wet. It was in my wallet whenever he was out in the yard. But that's Charles.
Okay.
So what?
Trying to think what we need here.
He just, I wish I could remember some of the things that he told me while we were sitting there. I didn't get back on camera to tell it, but he just tells me one story after the other of things that on his years of pulling truck, things that happen. Things happen when you're on the road, your everyday life, And he told me some real interesting, I can remember some of them, but I can't remember all of them.
Okay.
So what? And I did something that I don't ever do. I was sitting there on the couch, Charles and Nell, talking to them, and I fell asleep, Linda. On the
my
couch.
goodness.
I don't ever do that. I don't ever do it. But that was Saturday. That's how tired I was.
Yeah.
And Linnell woke me up, and it startled me so bad. She said, honey, you need to go to bed. And it startled me because I opened my eyes, and she's standing there. I thought that I'd slept all night, and that I
Didn't
had
know what time it
overslept, and I
was.
wanted to leave early on Sunday morning. That's what I thought. I had
Oh,
overslept.
no.
But I was just give out.
Okay, I'm just going to,
Okay.
this is the leaves, and I'm just going to make some little things through there just so it kind of looks
Like
like
little
a leaf.
veins,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I've got things to do all of this, but I just didn't get it all out this morning, so.
Oh, I think that's good. Leaves are not smooth anyway. I mean, with all the little things. I think that looks good, Linda.
You can actually take a leaf from your yard, as long as it doesn't have anything
Clean.
bad on it, and press it down
Well,
and make some impressions.
Actually, the cutter that you cut that, did it have little leaves in it?
I
Yeah.
have a cutter, but no, I
That's
didn't
okay.
use that
That's
cutter.
okay. I just, my wheels was turning when you said that.
Would you check
Do you want me
the
to take
cookie?
this out?
Mary, the
You
cookie,
don't-
the buzzer's going
Oh,
off.
okay.
Sorry, Linda, I should have just let you do it.
No worries.
Okay. All right. Now, that was 12 minutes, Linda.
No, she added.
I'd already
Oh, you
added
did?
3.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, then I'm taking it out. And you ready for me to turn it off?
If it's done, yes, please.
It's brown around the edges, so.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to get it off.
You
the
stop
stove.
the turn. Yeah, stop
Yeah.
that buzzer, please.
Oh, I guess y'all won't know why I'm laughing, but Linda can't stand no noise. I mean, not any little noise.
Well, it beeps, and no, I don't.
I know.
But it beeps on that tape, too. So I just put a little bit of brown luster dust on here just to have a little bit of color into the stem.
Okay.
It's not actually brown, but
Looks okay.
it's going to have to do. I'm not doing any of these, taking a lot of pains with it. When you're actually baking, that's why it takes so long to do something, is because you do have to do it a little bit, be a little bit more particular with it than what I'm doing here today.
Well, we try to fit something in on camera so that we're not here all so long, and at the same time let y'all see us do what we do. So it's
Okay.
we have to kind of remedy, kind of make sure.
All right,
sometimes.
kiddos, what y'all been waiting for? Let's see if we can get, and this is a brush to brush the crumbs off with of these vanilla wafers. So you want just a pack of vanilla wafers.
And all you little children out there that's watching us, this is something that y'all would like to do. You have to get your mother or grandmother to help you with it, but it'd be a fun thing to do.
And I kind of splurged because I knew that I wasn't probably going to want to do all this stuff by hand. Now you can do any of this, but I bought some little packages of wafer decorations. And instead of making my food color gel, which a piping gel, I'll get this open in a minute, y'all. I bought it. So
Well, that's okay. That's what I would do.
I bought the color gels. Now this is a wafer paper, and they're not gold expensive, but they're not,
They're not cheap.
they're not cheap. So I'm not going to just pile a bunch out on the plate so I have to throw them away. I'm just going to put a few out. But we got these little food color gels. Linda cut the tips off for us. And so if you want to do something
have to
and you
instruct
don't
me.
want to make your gel, and in the recipe, I think I did put several different options on there. I'd have
Did I
to
get
look,
out too many cookies? I don't know how many.
probably not. It's supposed to be 21 per apple,
Two,
but
four,
depending
6,
on the
8,
size,
10.
we may not be able to get
I got
21.
10 here.
But we got 2 apples to do too.
Well, that's
so just pick you out a
Okay.
color. We've got blue, white, pink, yellow, red, green, and black. Did I not get brown? I don't guess they had brown. Okay, so
I'll do yellow. I'll do.
but little boys have different colors hair too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
I'm gonna watch you do your first one because I've never done.
I'm
this
just going to
one.
make oops. Whoa. I didn't know that was going to do that. Maybe I should have squeezed them around a little bit.
I don't think this one's cut. Oh, it's got. I'm trying to squeeze it and the top's still on it. I said, well, this ain't coming out. Okay.
So I'm just making some hair, and this is not thick. I thought it was going to be to where I could make a little squigglies
It's almost
and stuff.
liquid, isn't it, Linda? It's
Yeah.
not gel.
It is.
I thought it was going to be gel, didn't you?
It is almost liquid, and it may be that
Well,
it's
I tell-
supposed to have been.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We probably need to shake
Mixed
it up
up
a little bit.
bit.
Yeah.
But
Well, no, I don't know if that worked either because it's when you shake it, it is
yeah,
liquid.
it is running.
It is
Sure
liquid.
is.
It says
It's
it's
supposed to
gel.
be decorating gel, but this is not decorating very,
No, it ain't.
very good. So boys and girls, bear with us. Mamas and grandmas and grandpas
Okay.
and dads.
Okay. Well, that yellow, you're just not going to be able to see that yellow.
Okay. That did a little bit better with
Yeah.
some eyes.
I'll do some green eyes, I guess.
There you go, that's better.
Yeah, that's better.
Unknown caller. Mom took a picture of it.
I don't know how to operate these phones. I don't know.
Yeah, that first part that comes out is real liquid. So if you
Yeah.
buy these, I got them at Hobby Lobby. If you buy them, make sure you do a little squirt out before you actually start doing it.
Okay.
Start decorating them. So what this is, it's an apple cookie, and it's the little vanilla wafers are the little kids in the class. Now this is supposed to be pink. It's a very light pink.
What is this? What? Well, I forget to take the lid off. Yeah, I'm not, I don't know a lot about decorating. I got a old lady one here. Is that the white?
Okay.
Well, you know what? White hair. There's a little. Hey, there's such a thing. They called my
Yeah.
husband Cotton Top for years because his hair was so white. So I guess it could be a little cotton top person.
Yeah, there's a lot of little kids that have white hair. If I would have made my own gel, it would have been much easier to work with. But I was trying to save time and thought I was being smart.
Y'all got quiet. Y'all must be concentrating.
Yeah, this right
We
here
are
is,
concentrating.
is something you have to think about a little bit.
I don't think I'll be buying this colored gel anymore. I might have.
It makes me think of when we done that painting at the church.
Yeah.
We were just so busy, and it's relaxing, Linda. This is actually therapy, I guess you'd say.
It would be relaxing if it would work right.
Well, that had air in it. Did you see what just happened?
No.
It had air in it, and when I mashed it, it just blog came out. Well, now since I got that, I'm just going to make this hair. It's going to make that be the hair, red hair.
I got some little black-headed kids over here on mine.
Okay. Well, I was going to do a little, since it all came out, there's nothing I can do about it. So I will just use that as red hair. Okay, so it'd be fun. You know what? This is something that you don't have to be has to be done perfect, and it's great for kids because it's not going to be perfect.
It's a fun school
It's
thing
not.
to do.
Yeah, it's not something that you have to worry about it being so perfect.
I wonder if the yellow. Did you use the yellow?
I did, and that was the first thing I done was the yellow, and it was runny, very liquid. Might be better for you.
I think some of the liquid got out.
Okay, well, good. All right, where's the blue, please? Thank you.
This is like Crayolas. Passing the Crayolas
I'm not
around.
the artist in the family, that's for sure.
Okay.
Do you put a nose on them?
I hadn't put a
hadn't
nose
either.
on them.
I hadn't either. Okay, I got everybody. No, I ain't got her eyes. Red head with blue eyes. You know, I got to see Rylan. He's our little redhead in the
Yeah.
bunch. He is growing. My
He
goodness, that
is
boy's
growing.
getting
He's
big.
going to be big and
Yeah.
tall like his daddy.
Yeah, he is. Okay, let's see now. What do I like? I got the mouse. It's the hair. Where's
Two
the
of
black?
yours are missing, Mal. 3 of yours are missing.
Mine? Yeah, I see that now, Linda. Thanks. Thought I had all the mouse. Okay. All right.
You need to shut those kids up. Don't give them mouths.
Okay, I guess let's see here. I think I'll put a pink.
After
Done
you
some-
worked with this a little while, you get a little bit better
yeah,
with it.
it does. So that's what I would do. I would play with some first, and then do it till you get accustomed the way it works.
This one's got a head full of hair.
Well, that's why my red one over here is. So that's why I decided to just leave her redheaded. Now, do I've got mouth on all of them, Linda?
I don't know. No.
I still like a mouth.
I
Where's
hope
the
y'all
mouth?
don't think
Oh.
this is. I hope y'all
All
don't
right.
think this is a hot mess,
I
but
just
I
got-
think it's fun.
Well, it's just fun. It's therapy. It's therapy.
I'm not going to have no breakdown over it.
No. Real nice. When we get the finish, you can see what a cute. When you actually see it put together, you'll understand more
Yeah.
about what we was doing.
What are you
Black?
looking for?
Where's the black? Have you got the black in your hand? Here it is. I had it. No, that's white.
Where the black is? Is that it?
All right. Well, it was turned over. I couldn't see. I'm gonna
I
see if
guess it's stuck in here. It don't seem to want to come out.
Well, that's the way it was a while ago. And when I did squeeze it, it really came out.
I'm going to put this one up.
This one's got air in it. When it gets air,
Yeah.
it does that. I'm trying to get it out, the air out. See if I can. You know, school starts at different times, different places. I think the Burt Burnett starts in 2 weeks, but I think Aaron said that theirs is starting next week.
Yep.
And I don't know what it is around here.
I think a couple of mine might look like Chucky. A Chucky doll. Like they've been in a murder situation or something.
Okay, now I'm going to do one more in the black. It just won't come out swirly. I wanted to make some swirls, but it's just not working for me.
Yeah. Next time I'll make my own and it will
Yeah.
swirl. It's just, you know how it is. Was it Aunt Laverne that told that about the you get what you pay for, which
Yeah.
this is not cheap, but I remember, I think she did a Sunday school lesson one time about crackers, and she bought some cheap crackers
Yeah,
because she thought, you know, that would save her some money,
yeah.
and about how bad those crackers were.
I don't
Now
like
I'm not
the cheap
saying
crackers.
I'm not saying that now, and we've all bought generic brands,
Yeah.
and there's generic brands in my pantry,
Yeah.
but it was a good illustration. I think
Yeah.
it was a Sunday school lesson that she did. I like the little flowers. The little flowers
Oh,
in
that's
their
cute,
hair.
Linda. That's
they
cute.
cute?
Yeah. That white.
I thought I tore this off right, but I'm not.
What do you do?
I'm trying to get this one open.
Oh, you want me to? Well, I got gloves on. I probably have a harder time than you would to do it.
I might not have tore it down long enough. That's
I think
probably
that
what it
one's
is.
got something that won't come out.
Oh, I think the both are cute.
Aren't they cute? It
that
dresses them up
yeah,
a little
it
bit.
does, doesn't it?
The kids will probably do a better job than I did.
Well, I know you've done a better job than I'm doing. Well, there.
Put a bow on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a bow there for sure.
But it's fun.
It wouldn't come out. I just kept squeezing and squeezing, and finally it did come out. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give this one a beard.
Oh, Lord.
This can be. You know what? Now I shouldn't do that. These are for kids. Oh, well. You know what? I was thinking of Christmas. I was thinking of Santa Claus. I guess I shouldn't put that there, but that's okay.
I guess it looks like I made most of mine girls, but there's some extra little things there, Mary.
Okay. I shouldn't put that. I might ought to take that one off.
For your shoulder.
That is cute, Linda. That is so cute.
They're messy. If I would have took my time and done these ahead of time and done some, they would have looked a lot different because I would have figured out these things are going to bust. I probably would have wound up just making some piping gel for myself and coloring it. You can buy the piping gel in a little tiny pot, and it's just called clear piping gel, and it's at Walmart or Hobby Lobby or Michael's. And I've got some in yonder, but I thought I was going the easy route.
Yeah.
And anyway, but they're still cute.
They are cute.
I think they're cute,
They're cute.
anyway.
Well, it's for kids anyway.
Okay, now we're gonna put.
I was fixing to give her blue hair.
You gonna use some of these? I'm gonna move those over
Okay.
there a little.
So you're getting. I'm gonna have to put some more hair on some of these. So
Let's see. I think our cookie has set. It has.
good. Well. Would you just cut
Do you
that?
want me to just decline it?
Don't forget to take a picture.
No.
Yes. Whoops. Thank you, Linda. See, it hasn't completely set. And we may not even take it up off of this because it hasn't completely set. But I do want to.
Do you need my help? You want me to stop this?
Well, I'm
What do you want me to
thinking
do?
that it's not going to be exactly the way I want it to look because we're not going to take it up off of this yet. It's going to look messy once we get it decorated. But I want to go ahead and let's
get
put
the
the cookies
decorations
on
on
it.
it? Okay.
So the
All right,
little
well, let me-
offset spatula, we should be able to use.
I can clean up the edges on it if you want me to while you're doing this.
I'm
Well,
going
if you want
to
me
use
to.
this to do the sticky with. So you
Oh,
just take a
okay,
little bit of
okay.
stuff here.
That'll work.
I actually probably should write on it first.
Okay.
I think I will. I think I'll write on it first so we don't completely lose our place where we're going to put
Okay.
the my class on it.
What color hair did you do? Just the
I
black?
did yellow, pink,
Yellow. Okay. You did some pink?
blue. Yeah. Whoops. When you're working with writing, you want to hold your tip straight and you need to wipe off your tip frequently. So I'm going to see if I can do this without making too big of a mess.
Have I got hair on all of them, Linda? I think I do. Yeah, I got hair on all of them.
Okay. So you can tell I tilted my thing and it makes a difference when you tilt it.
Tilt your
Yes. And this is not perfect, y'all. It's not meant to be perfect. But I wrote my class on there. And now we're going to put the little children, for those of you who don't
let me move that for you.
need this, but you can move that.
Okay.
We're just going to just lay the leaf up
Does that
there.
go on top or up there? Or it
You
goes
can
on the
you can
apple?
do it either way,
Okay.
but I'm going to set it up
Okay.
here because I don't want it to when we pick it up, it's going to come off if
Okay.
I've got it sitting on there.
Okay.
So I'm just going to do it like this.
That's cute.
Thank you. Okay, now we're just going to start putting the little faces on here, the little kids.
Does it matter?
You're going to need to put something
Oh.
on the bottom to get
Okay.
them to stick.
Okay. Well, you want me to just hand it to you and let you do it?
Well, you can,
Or-
but there's some in that
Oh.
bowl there.
Oh, okay. I just don't want to.
Doesn't take much, just a little bit on the back.
Are you wanting to make a circle, or you just?
Yeah, it kind of just.
Okay. Is that close enough? That, and I just got through doing them a little bit fresh.
Yeah. Don't you think it's
Yeah,
cute?
it is cute. It's really cute.
It's not.
fun idea.
It's not a fantastic job. I could have done much better if I would have done a little bit more preparing and.
Well, I think you done good.
But you could use this, Mary, for a Sunday school class.
Yeah, you sure could.
You could
It's a
use
great
it
idea.
for. I know Vacation Bible Schools is over. Probably most of them are over, but it would be good for Vacation Bible School.
Mm-hmm.
It would be good
A
for
birthday,
a birthday party.
Yeah, just say happy birthday, and so did we do enough of cookies?
I
Or
don't
we
know.
put
We
them too
might
close
not.
together?
We might
or
not have because
what?
I want the I want it covered, so we may do
Okay.
a few more.
Okay.
This one looks kind of bad. Not going to use him. Sorry about that, bud. I kind of messed his face up. He
Okay.
doesn't look like a happy school kid. Let's see. We need 1, 2, 3, 6.
You want one up there or not? Up here?
Yeah, you can.
You do?
You can put one up there. I think we need about, I don't know, maybe like 8 or so more each.
Okay. Okay.
This is the one I couldn't never
Well,
get.
I don't know why that I
anything
get so
out of.
messy and you don't.
My hands are stuck together. My fingers are.
Well, I
I think that's pretty
I
messy.
had the dye all over my hands. So you do a few more.
Yeah.
It's probably enough. It's a really cute idea.
Yeah, something's wrong with that gel because it's open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just don't worry about that. And
That's what it was
we'll
with me
throw
on
it
one of the
away.
others, and then it's like it's air or something, and then all of a sudden it'll just squirt out.
It's all gelled in the bottom. That's probably what it is. But don't worry about it, Linda. That's fine. Thank you for.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that.
I think they're all getting that way. 'Cause now the white's doing that.
They don't want me to give a review on this, do they?
So you know me. I don't like.
You're gonna be determined to get it out, huh?
All right.
You got it?
I'm gonna take my own advice from Facebook yesterday and give
Was-
up.
Well, that face there, the eyes, I had it perfect, and then all of a sudden all the liquid comes out. So you don't want to keep pushing. I think it may be something wrong with these gels. These
I'll
bottles.
have to mix up some gel one day and show them how to make their own, because I would not buy this again.
I think the messy is kind of cute though, because they're kids and
Yeah.
This
didn't
one,
look bad.
this one's tongue's hanging out. Oh,
What'd you do,
I
Rocky?
really almost messed up. Did my hair get in it? Hopefully it didn't.
Well, it's been fun, even if it didn't turn out exactly what you wanted. It's been fun. That's got a black eye. It's blue, but it's black. It just
No bullies on the playground.
okay. You want me to go ahead and clean up the edges around there? I can do that way. When you
Oh,
put-
I want to put this on something else
That's
and
what
get
I'm
it off
saying.
of that. But in
Okay.
order to do it, it's got to, I think it
got
needs
to
to
set.
set a little bit more.
Okay.
Because I don't want all this messiness to break and not be beautiful.
Oh yeah. I gave her pigtails.
with all these kids, it's like an actual classroom with 2,000 kids in each class.
Yeah. Well,
We'll take a
I think-
picture of it and put it on a display after we get this. We've already been on an hour, and it sure doesn't seem like it, does it?
I think no, it doesn't. Time goes by fast, but you know what? There's something to keep the kids busy, isn't it?
Yep. Got any more flowers? I want some more flowers.
Okay. Well, when I'm concentrating, I don't talk, so I guess I have to really concentrate on what I'm doing. To get painting is something that really relaxes you, and doing this is kind of the same essence, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
We didn't have brown, or we'd have put brown in here, so we wouldn't have had them all
Yeah. I
with
thought-
black hair. But we didn't have a brown.
What did I do with my little spatula? But I must have took it over yonder. Oh, it's right here. Let's see it.
I was giving Braden his spelling words the other day,
Uh-huh.
and he said, "Mommy, you have an accent." And I was like, "Oh Lord, I'm about to be paid back for every time I made fun of my mother."
Yeah, that happens sometimes, Linda. I'm telling you, you don't realize the things you say that you'll never do when you're the child, and you say, "When I get grown, I'm never going to do that." Well, it comes back to you. It does.
I feel pretty secure in the fact that I'll never say pillar, though.
Oh, is that right?
You just did.
I don't know what's so wrong about pillar. What I'm saying wrong?
Well,
Pillar.
normally you say
Pillar.
pillar,
Pillar.
but it's O.
Yeah,
It
you're
ends in
right.
a O,
Yeah, I do say pillar.
which is fine. It's funny. There's nothing wrong with it.
Somebody, one of the grandkids said something about something I said the other day, and they laughed, and I didn't even realize I'd said anything. So, you know, but they laughed. And Shelley said, "Yeah, that's me, Mom." Oh, is this the green that won't come out?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we had to.
Okay, we need
I
about,
know it
let's
had a lid.
see,
There it is.
one.
I just need some eyes. So I guess I'll do yellow eyes. No, the yellow ain't no good. I'll do pink eyes. Well, wait a minute. What color? I don't want to do red eyes. White eyes might not look so good. Pink, green.
I did some white
Yeah.
eyes.
You did some white eyes?
Yeah. I don't even think we need all them, Mary. I
Okay.
think we need 2,
Okay.
3. I think we need about 4.
Okay. Well. What do you want, right here?
That's fine.
I got my finger stuck on it. Okay, where do you want this one?
Do we have a winner?
Yes, ma'am.
Right here? Do you want it
Yeah,
right
that's
there?
fine.
But I'm not going to be able to pronounce the last name.
Okay.
It's Grace Bonazo. Okay, let's just spell
And this
the
is a
last
child. This is a child, right?
name. Her last name is Krzywnek,
You want eyes?
Yeah, that's enough.
and it's her 7-year-old granddaughter Avery is watching.
Avery. Okay.
Okay, and so congratulations to Avery.
Yes.
We need Grandma to text to the address to 903-235-4804. We going to do the birthday drawing today? Did you do that
I
ahead
didn't
of time?
pick a name. We'll get go back on. Let's see. I don't have the phone to pick it. I'm just I guess we'll announce the birthday
Tomorrow,
apron
it's
tomorrow.
fine.
I'll,
Okay.
I'll pick the name when I get off the phone.
Okay.
I'll pick the name
So
and we'll announce it
we're
tomorrow.
going to take this off of this messy paper, and we're going to put it on a platter and take a picture. But this is so it'll look a lot better than it does now, and y'all have to bear with us on our little faces. Especially me, I didn't do such a hot job on them.
You did great.
But
Linda.
I think
just
that
clean
it's
this
a
up.
darling.
Yeah.
I think it's a darling
It's
concept.
beautiful, Linda. It's beautiful. I think that's a great idea for kids to make. And actually, if you put it on a big enough board, I mean, you could even take it and for like smaller, younger kids in school and take it and slice them off a little
You
piece
could
at school.
have a little piece
Yeah.
like for
Or
like a little
break.
back to school party,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
or I don't know. Don't have kids in school. Never have kids in school, but I know they have all kinds of little gatherings
They
now.
do. They do.
That
Back to school.
we didn't do when we
Right.
we were in school.
Yeah.
But I
But
think
even like a birthday party, like if you're having a swim party, you
Right.
could do
Yeah.
a swimming pool and have
Yeah.
all the kids decorate a cookie.
Yeah.
and put it in there.
So
Okay,
it's
that's
really a lot of different
Yes.
possibilities that you could
Yeah.
do with this. We hope that y'all enjoyed watching us, and I know it was a long video, but thank you very much for gathering your kids around, and we'll be at your house tomorrow.
And we'll be doing a afternoon snack, or actually you could use it as an afternoon snack, put it in the child's lunchbox, or you could even use it as a side dish for our meal.
Okay.
So it's just something small. So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. We
Bye.
love y'all.
Love
Be sure
you.
to count your blessings.
Bye bye.